All right, we're back over here, right? It- oh, we got Bang Bang in the house already. Watch woman. That yum yar faster than I am. I promised I'd continue this song. Let me throw this out here. Dadgum though, Bang Bang, if I get you up here, I gotta turn the song down. Dadgummit, you're a pain in my butt. There we go. There you go. I'm just an old porch honky. I'm a black lesbian trapped in a white honky ass. All I need is a big old glass of cold sweet tea. No, moonshine. Doing fine, living life one day at a time. One, two, three. One, day at a time. These daggum mosquitoes are gonna carry me off out here. We got the banger banger. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Dogs on the porch laid out by my feet, and everybody's head starts bobbing to the beat. Roar drive. Look funny, just some old porch honkers ain't got no money. Are you there, Bang Bang?
I'm here just listening.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it down. You know what? I gotta turn the music off in order to hear you. That sucks. That sucks, Bang Bang.
No, keep the music flowing.
I mean, you and the music's tied in on the same channel, so you're either gonna have to talk about. I tried to turn it down on the phone, it won't turn it down on.
Well, just keep it flowing for a while.
Oh wow, I give up. I'm done, man. Look, I took a video. There's this big cloud, right? And I can see like an eyeball looking at me, right? But over to the left of it was another eyeball looking at me. But it wasn't from the same. I don't know how to explain. I got it on video. I just don't know if I should upload it or not.
Yes, you should.
Got notification.
Yep.
Look, I guess I can hear you over here.
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
So what are you doing up here on my panel, Bang Bang?
I'm going to talk about a whole lot of nothing.
You gonna talk about some Masons?
I mean, it is an interesting subject.
Yeah, but it's all right. Well, I already told you. You know where it's a filler. You know what I mean? Like all these fake humans that fill up our space. That stuff is fillers. It just occupies time and energy.
I agree. There is one
People
thing,
understand
though.
that.
There is one thing I want to say.
And what's that?
Um, okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but they've been putting Cobra Venom in the thing. And
Really?
that's, I think, what also has been getting people sick the last 2 years. They have been putting Cobra Venom, actual venom, like actual venom in that thing. So
You don't mean like an antidote venom. You're talking about like kill you venom.
No, and I talked to Monica about this, and she told me that that whole thing is a scam. The
Are we gonna do
antidote.
this again?
Oh, shoot.
God.
The antidote
Oh,
is
here
really
we begin with the you're not there crap. Man, this shit's getting old.
Sorry, I'll put my headphones in again.
It ain't you. It's fucking Google and whoever's intercepting my signals and manipulating everything. I mean, it's not you. Because I watched the replay last night, and what I
So
couldn't
did
hear
I.
during the live, I sat there and saw, and I'm like, well, daggum, the live was all right, but not on my end.
Yes, I saw that and noticed that too when I replayed it back. I couldn't believe it. They're completely disrupting your streams and they're
Like right now,
purposely
you blanked out on my end. Everybody
yeah, they're
else can
purposely
probably hear you.
they're purposely doing this.
Espo 7766. I hope I said that right. Yeah,
So can
they're
you hear me okay?
terraform. It ain't climate change. Oh, okay. You're talking.
Yeah, I was just telling you that the antidote is not a good thing. That it never was. It's a big scam and they've been putting the cobra venom in it. And so that's what they're going to do with everything going forward. And then people are going to say it's shingles or they're going to say it's the shingles, but it's not. It's the venom.
Well, cobra venom would be neurological. It'll stop your breathing. It'll shut you down.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why people went on ventilators.
But if they're not giving you enough in it to kill you, then you're getting immune to cobra bite.
But they give you enough to put you on ventilators.
And if you're saying anything, I can't hear you. This
Hold on.
sucks.
They
It
give
ain't
you enough
you.
to put you on ventilators. And
Oh,
then the
you mean that's
ventilators.
part of their treatment if you're
Yeah.
hospitalized?
Yeah, and
Oh,
then this is what because Monica's been a nurse for 30 years, and she said that these people came in and then they put him on the ventilators, and the ventilators is what killed him off.
oh, I know that. But I also understand because I have a stepsister that is a registered head nurse of one floor at a big hospital in Memphis, right?
Right?
And I was asking her during the peak of all this, and she's like, "It's sad. They get on the ventilators and they just die." I'm like, "The ventilator's killing them," and she's like, she ain't saying yes, but she looks me in the eyes in a way that's like, you know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it
and
was some medicine she said they were giving them that was, I mean, she didn't directly say it. And I go, is that medicine what's doing them in? And she gave me the eye. I'm like, yeah, okay. But she can't say it because, I mean, she's in the system too. She's all jabbed up.
of course. And
They ain't all, they ain't right anymore.
no, Monica and I were talking about how the people who are working in hospitals, the nurses, everyone, they have board meetings. They are prepped and up on all the everything that's going on. And I mean, just
All
saying
right.
that they know.
Blanked out on me.
They can't not know. They know. The people that work there, they know.
Oh, this sucks.
Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Can you guys hear me okay? Sorry.
I can, yeah, everybody can hear you but me. The host of the show cannot hear the guest.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
No, it's not
So
you. It's fucking YouTube and Google and their sorry ass bullshit. They've been suppressing the truth, suppressing anybody that believes anything other than the bullshit they're spilling out on the airwaves. And that's what they're doing. And they've been doing it for years. And I'm sick of it.
I know. Can I just
Another shot, but at least it's only 70 proof. I don't care
yeah,
anymore. I really don't. I don't care anymore.
I know. I know. It's like it is what it is. What can you
If
do?
you're
Can't do
saying
anything
anything, I
about it.
can't hear you.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm still here. Can
I
you
hear you.
see? Okay. Um, Well, I know you don't want to hear this, but I want to just say one more thing and then I won't ever mention it again. But since I found out that they've been putting that venom in everything that people have been taking, I also found out from a personal phone call with someone that in the children's hospitals, because see, these nurses, they know they're just going along with the program, but in the personal hospitals, especially children's hospitals, there's one in Akron.
You blanked out.
Okay, there's
Every
one in
time.
there's one
Every
there's
fucking time you go to make a point, they blank it out on my end, damn it.
I know I hear the
God,
static.
I'm fixing to fucking choke this fucking dead gum.
Oh my God, did the stream end? Did the stream end? Yeah, they are. Mary, I know they are. Because they're going along with the program. Because they cannot know. They cannot not know. Because they have to have their board meetings. I agree, Watchwoman. They can boil up. I was gonna say that in the children's hospitals they have cages for the kids. Let's put it that way. Let's just put it that way, so they know. Hi, Norma. So I don't know if you guys can still hear me or if the stream's going, but I think it is. I think John Boy just took off. Yeah, they do. Yes, they have. They keep them down there, and they have. It's in the actual children's hospital. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. Hi, John Boy. I hear you now.
Hello, Norma. Hello, Terry.
Hi,
I've
Terry.
never heard anything you said about the children's hospital. Every time you
Okay.
go, they do this at the children's hospital. It cuts out. And I'm like, okay, really? I'm
It's
off
okay. I
the
just mentioned
panel
it.
totally. I'm listening to everything you're saying. And as soon as you went to say what happens, it cuts off. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
You are
The
absolutely
chat can
correct.
hear you. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so weird.
So when you make a point, I cannot respond to it because I never heard the point you're making.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, YouTube.
Welcome to Wacky World. I swear I'm sick of this shit. I ain't lying. I'm
sorry.
sick of it. I am so
I know.
deadgum done. I
Hey, why
can't
don't
put
we?
out a live stream about bullshit.
Hey,
I never
why
cussed
don't
as much till yesterday and today. What? I'm sorry.
I have a suggestion. It's okay. I have a suggestion. Why don't you put on some high vibe music for a little bit?
And I can't hear a word.
Oh shoot.
God.
Hey,
I'm
John
going to
Boy,
say this. If there really is a God, make this live stream work. And if it
there
doesn't
is.
work, that's my fucking answer. How's that?
That's good, but don't say if there is a God because there is.
Because I've been talking to this motherfucker for years and he ain't done a damn thing for me, all right?
Yeah, but
I'm getting kind of impatient with this motherfucker. And when I'm telling you, when I die and I get back to wherever I came from, I'm punching whoever the motherfucker was that pushed me down here to this earth. I ain't lying. I'm punching them right in the fucking nose. I'm going to knock them out. I'm going to say, how you like that?
Well, I hate to burst your bubble.
I'm sick of it. This is the
I hate to burst your
fucking
bubble.
cruelest joke ever played on a human being or a soul. However you want to look at it. And if you're saying anything, I can't hear it.
Ah, crap. Mada Kai.
No, I'm gonna
And Matrix
question it
Man.
because hey, Matrix Man, what's going on? No, I'm gonna question it because I've prayed and I've been faithful and all this garbage bullshit to sit there and receive nothing in return all my
I
fucking life, and then I'm gonna shut up.
well, listen, I'm hating to burst your bubble, but I think you chose. I think everyone here now chose to be here in this time.
Man,
So
I was coerced into choosing this if I did choose it. I was lied
so
to
you
by a Democrat.
mm-hmm.
Build back
I think we did.
better.
Build back better.
What? So I didn't hear. Were you talking? Because I don't hear nothing on this end. So if
I'm
I'm
so
talking
sorry.
over you, I'm so sorry. Yeah,
That's
I
okay.
ain't
Just put
lying. I
some
can't help it. Fuck it.
just put some high vibe music on for a while.
I can't. I done turned all that off.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the best signal possible, and it's still not possible. Yeah, we're all sick of waiting on this shit to. Man, I wish. Man, I do. I really. Man, I
It's not if but
haven't
when.
prayed for it yet, but I wish these motherfuckers start pushing them missile buttons and sending nuclear missiles to every country in the world. Let's
Threatening.
get this shit over with. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, because we all know it's
Let these
not.
asteroids pound this Earth as hard as they can. Come on, where are the asteroids? Where's fucking the
Where's
Bureau? Where's Planet X? Come on, where's the Anunnaki? Come and get your experiment. Come on, why are you waiting? I'm so tired.
Where's
Y'all
the blue
understand?
and the red kachina?
Yeah, where? Come get me. I flip the skies off daily. I sit there and laugh at the sky. I tell the sky how weak it is. Come on. Come on, come and get me. I dare you. I
Well,
double
look.
dog dare you. Come and get me.
I mean, we do have a big
Convoy,
issue going
you are
on.
sentenced to a life of 165 years old. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna make 165 because I want to die and nothing. I don't want to kill myself. But if I believed in suicide, I would have already done it 40 years ago.
Well, they're trying to take care of that for us anyway. They're trying to take away all of our gun rights, blah blah blah. So, yeah,
But
it's okay.
fuck it, take them. That'll get me gone quicker too, because they gotta pry it out of my dead hands first. You see what I'm saying? So come on, I'd enjoy it. I really would. I'd get a little frustration out. You know what I mean? I'm serious.
Right.
I'm to the point. I don't care. Right now, I could be easily MK Ultra.
You know, I think we all are in a little bit of a way.
I've lost my mind. What's going on, Rough Stock? Hang on, I'm fed up. I don't care. YouTube, do what you want to do to my channel. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm
they
serious.
definitely they're trying. Definitely.
No, go to my channel and go to videos and then look at the views. It's
I know.
ridiculous.
Yeah, and
I
believe it or
mean,
not, people get shadow banned on Instagram also.
people get it's the fucking AI doing it all. It ain't people. The AI is making. Oh man, it's hard to explain this
It's
shit.
both.
The
It's
AI is
both.
kind of like the devil, and the devil makes a lot of promises. You know what I mean? So the AI is like, hey, look, do this, do that, and I'll do this and do that for you. But then the AI decides, well, I'm gonna do this and that for myself. So hey, humans, y'all need to start doing what I'm telling you to do. or I'm gonna shut down the power grid, or I'm gonna push a few nuclear buttons. Y'all just don't get it. The AI has got its finger on every country's red button. All
Yep.
countries are held hostage by the AI. Nobody realizes it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, how do I tell the world? And, I can't. Or I did. Or have I? I don't know. I'm in the twilight. Uptown, low down, what's going on? I'm losing it. I'm telling y'all. And after talking to my brother on the phone, oh man, I can't believe. Like I said, the last time I saw any of my family members was the day of the funeral. And I promised them if they ever need anything, call me. I'll get there. I'll do whatever needs to be done. And then to hear what's going on, it's just ridiculous. Jody, what's going on?
Yep.
Oh yeah. He spills coffee.
As if our personal lives are screwed up. Most people have screwed up personal lives as it is. I mean, and then we've got AI coming at us. We've got the government coming at us. We've got everything coming at us at once.
And once you said once, there was silence. I hear nothing on this end. Debla, did I say that right? How you doing? Jody comes around here and there once in a while. I like how that's Jody, but it sounds like Jody. Where are you at? The science lab?
Yes.
I heard a transformer going.
It was my garage.
Oh.
It was my door. My garage door.
Man, I'd like to get G Willie. I'd like to talk to G Willie where I could hear him. I had him on live stream, couldn't hear a word he said till I watched the replay. Is that not fucked up? I could not reply to him or anything. I mean, come on. He's saying all this stuff, and I can't talk to him about it, and we go deeper in it because this fucking Google bullshit.
Yeah,
it's actually AI. Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Knowing when to, let's mute John Boy or let's mute G Willie while he's saying this to John Boy, but everybody else can hear G Willie except for John Boy. Oh man, that's a big beautiful moth right there.
Don't kill it.
I'm not. I'm trying to look. It's one of them. It's green and it's like the tomato worm. I think it's what the tomato worm turns into. It's got all the. I can't remember. It ain't staying still long enough for me to grab it. Wank it. Bubba News, what's going on, Bubba News?
I hit the wrong button again. Dadgummit. Hello? Can I fix this? Testing. Can y'all handle that? Voice. Makes me sound less itchy. Right. Hey, y'all need to check out Bubba News because I catch stuff here and there. And I'm suppressed, so hang on, this just ain't working, is it? Hello? Is that any better? But yeah, he's putting out some facts and stuff. I like the community post because
Test. Oh, there.
Yeah, the Simpsons have a lot of predictive programming.
Facts. That community post works, but man, I don't know how to explain it. they shadow ban you so bad, your community posts don't really go out on the airwaves. I think I've settled down for a minute.
Hey, John Boy, I
I
was
was riled
excited.
up there for a minute.
I was
Huh?
excited to come on and see you live again.
Yeah. Well, how's
I
it
wasn't
feel to be
expecting that.
let down? No.
No, I was just not expecting that because you said yesterday you weren't going to do it again. So,
Well, I wasn't, but when I do, I haven't done my farewell one yet. All right, Tachanka. No, I mean, you know what? I was like, why should I do a farewell live stream, right? I just get on here and just say whatever the hell I want to say and don't give a shit about it. And no, I shouldn't
exactly.
cuss. But I went all these years about cussing, and this is what I got. Come on, I'm tired
Come
of it.
on. Come on.
No, I'm serious. I'm tired of this shit.
I know.
I'm
I
tired
know.
of the
Trust me.
algorithms. You gotta watch what words you say. I mean, like yesterday on the live stream, I'm surprised it's still up because you said COVID 5 times in a row.
Oh, I did.
COVID is a fucking, one of them words.
Well, how come the
Uh-oh,
news media
you
can say
blanked
it and
out.
everyone else?
But anyhow, I can tell when you blank out because I can hear it blank out on mine.
I know. I hear the static coming from you.
But yeah, we're fighting against the AI, y'all. All right, you're back. You're live on the air with John Boy. How are you doing today? Who is this and where are you calling from?
Yep. I can hear it when they start to fizzle you out because it's staticky and oh,
How did you hear how robotic you were last night?
I know. I heard that
Did
too.
now you see why we're saying you sound like a robot? I mean, it
Yeah.
was the weirdest one. It was like boing, 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 boing.
Yeah, especially when G Willie got up
Uh-oh,
on
you
there.
blanked out on mine
Yep.
again.
Especially when G Willie.
I'm about tired of these deadgum. There we go. We'll put in some filler. Shoot. I got a daggum strike a couple of weeks ago for putting up a video that had Billy Boy sitting there saying what he said. And the title of it was Bill, his real name. These words came right out of his mouth, not mine. And in the description, I put, they came out of Billy's mouth, not mine. And I got a community post for medical disinformation. And it was Billy Boy sitting there saying what he said. And okay, the main guy that is in charge of all of us getting our things is giving out medical disinformation on my channel because I got a clip of him saying something. I mean, how does that work in reality? Space Strangers Recording Studio. How you doing? UFO. Formerly known, or you still got your UFO channel? Like I said, I'm so shadow banned.
Hi, Space Rangers.
Hey, I hear you. Have you been
It
talking all
says,
this time? I've been
no,
talking
I've
over
been
you.
listening. No, I've been listening
Oh.
to you and the music.
Uh-oh. You're gone.
I'm just listening to the music.
Can y'all hear that in the background? Or is it just me? I don't know what I'm listening to. Bang Bang, why you muted out?
I was just doing that so that I wouldn't interfere.
I can't get anything right over here. Nurse Care Bear. I don't know if I saw you earlier. I thought I might say something, and then I
Hey,
thought
Nurse.
maybe I didn't. I just, with using this mic, it's hard to pick up audio that is, in the air audio, like speakers in the background. Isn't that
Yeah.
Whitney? I can't remember. Yeah. She wasn't really that great of a singer, honestly.
Oh, wow. I
But the
thought she
contract
was.
with the devil, it sure made a lot of people believe she was. I'm serious, that's how it works. She just could hit certain notes other people couldn't. Where's Mike Smith? I don't know. Where's Mike Smith?
Where's he been lately?
He left a comment on something. I don't know.
I've noticed I haven't seen him around. Yeah.
Well, they're probably having to upgrade his program.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Mike Smith, where are you and Stacy?
Oh, that's right. The Bilderberg meetings, they're probably there.
Yeah.
They're having their 76th annual or 78th annual Bilderberg meeting. And guess who all the people are on the list, man? We got like the head Google guy that started Google. We got all sorts of, we got prime ministers showing up. We got people, all these people that are affecting our lives with this germ junk are in this Bilderberg thing. And if you think about it, the Bilderberg Foundation or whatever didn't come about until like 1955 or something like that. And that's when we started having all the changes going on. Think about it. Think how much this world's changed since 1955. And it's all due to the Bilderberg, however you pronounce that bullshit name, them fucking demons.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, all it is, fucking evil motherfuckers sitting there getting together, figuring out how are we gonna mold the future to the way we want it. It's just all the rich, powerful people of the world sitting there getting together and figuring out what they want to do to us fucking little peasant peon motherfuckers.
It's all about eugenics. It's all about getting rid of us.
Yeah, we done got too thick. They gotta cull the herd, you know what I mean?
Right.
Keep the best of the best.
Yeah, and those ancestry things, those 23andMe.
Yeah.
They're trying to get you to figure out who.
Cologuard is another one.
Yeah.
They want to send that shit to your front porch. You ain't got to do nothing but open up the door and grab it and poop in the bag. Well, you ain't even got to poop in the bag. They got this special thing that you put down on your toilet seat and it catches it for you. I've watched the commercials. And it's so convenient to be able to send your DNA to them. And Cologuard also has a 50% effective rate of, it's a lot of false positives and false negatives. So basically they're telling you it's only less than 50% right, but we have your DNA.
Yeah, and they're collecting your DNA for two reasons.
To figure out if they keep you or get rid of you.
That's right. They want to figure out what bloodline or whose bloodline you're related to and if you're worthy enough to be around. And they're collecting your DNA to freaking collect it for the D wave, the heartbeat box, the box with the heart.
I'm the golden child, all right?
You're the golden
No, I'm serious.
child.
I got called the golden child on my birthday one day. I'm like, how do you figure? And the lady showed me. I was like, huh. I don't know what religion she was, but she said I was the golden child. And I
That's
kind of feel
cool.
like it because, when I prayed for knowledge beyond knowledge and I got it, I kind of wished I hadn't done that. Because it's weird. It's hard to explain. Like, I have such a good understanding of what is going on, but I don't have the words to explain it because there's no words to explain what's going on. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, but that's a good thing because knowledge is keeping you awake. And so if you're not awake in
No.
these times, we're
Hey, this
screwed.
kind of knowledge is a curse. I'm dead serious.
I've just noticed the craziest people just the other day at the grocery store. I was turning the corner with my cart and this guy goes, slow down, like that. And I go, speed up. And so it's just like people are just so crazy. It's everywhere.
I've been straightening out these crazy motherfuckers, man. Like that bitch at dadgum Captain D's gonna call me a
Yeah.
dadgum. What'd she call me now? I got it on video.
Was it a cracker?
No, she called me a white motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
And I said, you black privileged motherfucker. I got it all on video. I'm scared to upload it because it'll be a hate strike. I know
Yeah.
it will be.
Yeah, it will be.
Even though the hate was coming from her, and I just acknowledged that she had enough black privilege to say that.
Yeah.
That's what it boiled down to, is they're trying to change the statuses of people. And not that they're statuses, it's just how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
77% white people in this country. Can't help that. That's just how this country developed. But they're making it look like being white is bad. Come on. And oh my God, I want to shut up right now.
But that's why they sensationalized rappers and the black people rapping. That's why they sensationalize it. They want us to feel inferior. And nobody's inferior to anyone. Nobody should feel that way.
No,
We're
let
all
me tell
one.
you, this dadgum country rap I listen to has got the black folks coming over and country rapping with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, hi,
Lone
Monet.
Rebel. Hey, this thing didn't work.
Yeah, Lone. I encountered that today. These guys were standing around chatting in a small aisle, and I couldn't get around them, and they wouldn't get out of my way.
That's when you speak up and say, hey, can you get the fuck out of my way, motherfuckers? You ain't got to do it like that, but you speak up. That's what I'm telling my brother. He needs to put his foot down and let these people know who is who. And look, this is what's crazy. Everybody's telling me, don't go to my dad's this weekend. My dad's gone. But anyhow, don't go to the house this weekend. Because they know I'm fixing to sit there and rearrange and straighten a few things out because we got a little miscommunication going on here.
Good. I'm glad you're doing that.
I'm trying to do the right thing, and all it's doing, and this is the whole point of it. If I lose my dad's land and house and everything due to some greedy motherfuckers, then so be it.
It's all about money.
But I'm not greedy. Yeah, in the way things are supposed to work, me and my brother inherited this due to my dad's will that they say don't exist.
Yeah.
And my stepmom to my dad's will, and I'm able to sit there and provide my dad's will after his life. But he said she could stay here as long as she wanted. But it was mine and my brother's, right? Now this bitch is sitting there telling my brother that this is her house and we ain't got shit.
Is that the
And
one
I'm
that's the
like,
nurse?
yeah, retired
she's
now.
all jabbed up and crazy.
Yeah. And her son is so above all of us, but yet he was the biggest meth head, stillness, lioness motherfucker that ever existed. Godzilla! Go, go, Godzilla!
I know more myths.
Alright, yeah, I had a little too much stuff going on here. What's going on out here? I'm trying to read the chat and I can't even catch up. That's pitiful. Why is it so loud in here? Oh, I cranked the radio up. That's the problem, wasn't it? I done lost touch with reality. No more myths. How's it going? I mean, how you doing? However I say it. And that's another thing. I watch these people. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. Everybody's trying to get a little gimmick, a little, you know. And I know at one point I was saying you can't make this stuff up. And you really can. But I don't want that to be like my motto for the channel. You can't make this stuff up. I don't want to be Captain Obvious.
Love it.
I'm losing it over here, y'all. I'm losing it. Are you there, Bang Bang?
I'm here just listening, just hanging out.
Devil was above my yard tonight, John. What?
Jamming out.
The devil. You know, this is... Uh-oh, hang on. They're fixing to get to the chorus line here or something. They're saying something. I just don't know what they're saying. Hear that? History shows again and again. Now, what did he say after that?
I couldn't hear it.
How nature winds up fucked up again? Is that what he's saying?
Probably singing about the black dude.
Something about the volume? I don't know what he's saying. But they give little codes and he's saying. You got it. I mean, seriously, they've been so pronounced to me here lately.
You need to play.
Hey, look, Nurse Care Bear. Look, I did this to my brother. Let me turn this stuff down up there. Look. He showed me a picture he took. And I got like a photographic memory. And his picture was the same image of where the venom, the serpent injected venom into the creator's finger, right? It was that video. And I go, well, that's the same as this. And I go, matter of fact, that's the same as this piece of coal here. And I picked up the coal. He goes, well, that's just coincidence. I go, really? Let's step outside for a minute. I stepped outside with a piece of coal and I looked around in the sky and I found a cloud that looked like that piece of coal. And I stuck the coal up beside the cloud in the sky. And I go, do those not look the same as the picture you took and the picture I've got? And I mean, how can you say coincidence? Ever since then, he can't unsee stuff in the sky. And he told me that I can't unsee it anymore.
There is no coinkydinks.
Look, but it took a lot of facts to get it. And look, I'm telling you, my brother's a hard person to convince. But when I did it with physical, I mean, I had his picture, my picture, the coal and the cloud in the sky, live time. I'm like, I'm doing this. This is real life, Joey. I'm like, look, I'm talking to you and I'm showing you this coal is in the same shape as that cloud, as the cloud you took a picture of a week ago, as the cloud I have in a video 2 weeks ago or better, You can't deny the facts. I said facts, it's not facts. You can't deny the facts. You must get the facts into your body in order for our program to work. I'm losing it, guys.
And you know what is so ironic is that all the while we've been calling it snake venom, and there really is snake venom in it.
Yeah, I'm done. Look, how many different videos do I have of a serpent biting a finger in the clouds? I mean, think about it. What are the
Right.
odds? Over the years, I can get 3 different videos of it. Well, really, I got more than that, but some of them are hard to see. I can see them, but the 2 clear ones I got is definitely a serpent that bit the tip of a finger, and that fingertip come off or got chopped off. I don't know.
Wow.
And to me, in order to see that in the sky like that, somehow CERN is tied in and manipulated time. You know what I mean? And somehow or another, that is the last image of when things changed, when the venom was injected and could not be stopped. And I think
Yeah.
the devil's the venom. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it micro, macro, however you want to look at it, it's just the whole deal is people with positive energy are antibodies, and people with negative energies are viruses. I mean, you can look at it like that. It's that simple.
Yep.
I mean,
And I heard that CERN, the hydrogen
hang on, we gotta listen to the song.
I've been in the right place, but it must have been the
Roll
wrong time.
time.
I said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line.
Yeah,
I've been on the right trail.
I'm sorry, I like the song, y'all.
Headed in a bad place, and I wonder what it's good for. I've been in the right place.
Story of my life. I'm telling you.
My head is in a bad place. Have a good time. I've been running traffic, tongue up in my mind. Just got to give myself a good talking to this time. Just need a little brain salad surgery. Got to cue my insecurity. That I've been in the wrong place, but it must have been the right time. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I've been in the right place, but it seems like wrong on. That I've been in the right place, but it seems like wrong.
All right, y'all. Are y'all still there? I got lost for a minute.
We're
Bam,
here.
bam. I mean,
Bam Bam's
okay.
here.
I just couldn't help. I just couldn't help myself there for a minute.
It's okay.
No, I can't help it, y'all.
It's good to hear the good vibe tunes.
Look into my eyes. Oh, I'm a reptilian.
We all are. We're the good
Here's
ones, though.
another oldie. Y'all remember this one? I can't remember who sang it. I used to be able to tell you all this stuff. Keep me hanging on. All right, turn this down in case a Bigfoot screams or something. All right, if you're gonna be on mute. I figured you would have unmuted by now, but you didn't.
I'm unmute.
Well, what were you
Unmuted.
saying? You said something about current. I'm sorry. I sat there and just blew it out of the
Oh,
water. I can't get facts together like that or to cause chaos.
apparently the apparently the collider is being repaired.
Well, think about this. Look, this is what I'm. You know how they've been telling us there's going to be blackouts and power grid failures and all this stuff this year? You know
Yeah.
why? Because they're
Why?
funneling all the energy to CERN because this is the most powerful they've ever had it.
Right.
Think about it.
That
That's
makes
that's
sense.
why we're having blackouts.
That
It
makes
you
total
know
sense.
yeah it does because people don't
And with
realize how
what
connected this shit is.
I hear Angry Catfish talking about too. I know you don't listen to him, but he's saying
Well,
that
look, let me
we're
make a
wobbling.
disclaimer. I don't listen to him because I've never run across his channel. You see what I'm saying? I've
Oh,
heard the
yeah,
name, but I never have seen the channel. So it ain't that I don't listen to him. I just don't know of him other than the name. But excuse me for interrupting.
no, it's okay. He just says that basically our houses are going to
Oh yeah,
ultimately burn up.
yeah. I've been telling people that a couple
Yeah,
of years ago. All the cosmic radiation that's hitting the ground, it's going through.
yeah,
It's like a microwave, man. And it's drying out the
yeah.
wood inside these houses. It's drying air. It's these droughts are because of the cosmic radiation. Everybody's saying UV, UV. Yeah, it's not UV. It's cosmic.
Well, UV is
It's not.
also at its highest.
Well, yeah, the UV is at its highest, but the cosmic is the one you don't really feel because it's
Oh my
going
gosh, it's
into you.
Paul. Hey,
Who's that? Oh, we live in an actor-based reality.
yes, we do.
How's it going?
Hi, Paul. Yeah, I was just thinking Heather O'Rourke is pink. What do you think?
Who?
Heather O'Rourke, she was the little girl that did the Poltergeist movie
Uh
back in the
huh.
80s. She died at 12, mysteriously died at
And then
12.
showed up as pink with no hair.
I'm just thinking she is. Do you know who Pink is? She's a.
Isn't that the chick that had like really short hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember from like, I don't know, that's like 2 decades ago.
Okay. I was wondering also because, yeah, I kind of thought she was a dude.
Man, y'all just wouldn't believe how many dudes are acting like chicks on TV and got these guys lusting after them and they're nothing but a dude. That's the whole trick to
Okay.
this whole world.
Yeah. There's so many walking amongst us that we have no
Hey,
clue who or
why do
what they
you
are.
why do you think the Bible tells you to watch the women with the sultry eyes and stuff like that? Because they're not women.
Have you heard about it's called Sambuku eyes? Have you heard about
Uh-uh.
that?
Nope.
Yeah, evidently these people are hosted, but their eyes, depending on the location of their pupil, like if there's white underneath their pupil, they're hosted like Princess Diana
Oh
and
my God, here we
Michael
go. Some
Jackson.
fucking bullshit. God, man, why are we going there? I
Okay,
don't
we're
give
gonna
a
go
shit
off of,
about Diana. I don't give a shit about Michael Jackson. So I don't give a shit about Sambuca Eyes.
but I was just giving you an example real
That
quick.
don't make sense.
Okay, well, just look into it when you get a chance. It's
I
pretty
mean,
interesting.
why? Why do I want to waste my time looking into why people's eyes look like people's eyes when I'm worried about why do the skies look like the skies do? Does that
I
make any sense?
know. I know.
I mean
I get
that
it.
that to me is just a waste of fucking time. I'm sorry. I'm cussing, but fuck it. Get used to it. Cause I don't give a shit no more. I'm serious. I don't
I
give a
know.
shit. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna tell you just straight up how it is. And if it
And
ain't
this,
straight up how it is, it's straight up how I feel like it is. And I'll tell you that's my opinion.
right.
I'm
But what if I
sorry.
said I saw a Sambuku eye in the sky?
Well, see, what is a Sambuco Eye then?
I was trying
I
to
mean,
tell
why
you
does
and
it
give you
gotta tie
examples.
in? Yeah, but I mean, why does it gotta tie in
They're
with
demons.
Agate
They're
Jackson
hosted by
and
demons.
well, all of it's that's what I'm saying. They want to break down the demons into little categories of why the demons are the demons they are, and then break that category down to why those demons are the demons they are. When in the real scheme of thing, it doesn't matter. A demon's a demon. It's good, evil, positive, negative. It is that cut and dry. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it don't
Right.
matter if they got bamboozle eyes or sankuka eyes or Cucamonga eyes. It's
Cucamonga.
breaking down the enemy, which is evil. So it's a distraction, and people can't see that, and it drives me crazy because they're like, "Yeah, but it's good facts." It could be facts and everything else, but it is a fucking waste of time because you're looking at the toenail of the big demon that's trying to kill you. Let's look at the overall picture and quit worrying about the freckle on his left ankle and the
That's right,
daggum
nurse.
mole under his left boob and whatever else. This demon is a demon, so let's don't break it down and get distracted and look at bamboozled eyes. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, I
And that
see
and that's
my
why
side
I
and
say the
yours.
Masons are a waste of time because we already know what they do. So we ain't got to pay no attention to them. We already know what they're about. We know what bamboozle eyes are about now. A demon. Masons are
Right.
demons. Everything is tied into demon. All right. So we got one
True.
common enemy, a evil demon going against the
True.
good. So let's don't worry about the child to child trafficking because we can't do nothing about that demon side of things because that's their main source of energy and stuff and the resources they need in order to keep going the way they're going and actually, infecting more and more of the good. But we
Yeah.
can't stop it. It's a waste of time. So we need to sit there and focus on what is really going on. How come we're seeing CERN stuff in the sky? I mean, I can prove that. I can prove
You
neutrino
did.
stuff in the sky as in their labs, and I can prove that stuff's in rocks and crystals too. And that's where I'm at. Because do you not understand? Once you realize that, hey, I've caught the AI and CERN messing with time because I got fossilized helmets. I mean, they're
Yeah.
not our size scale, but they're really helmets, man. I got several of them. I got fingertips, the same one that was falling off the finger in my video. You know what I'm saying? I got real rock fingertips. It's got fingernails and everything, and look, you can even see fingerprints on it. I'm serious as a heart attack. It's crazy as hell. But y'all haven't seen this stuff. So y'all don't know where I'm coming from. But I got physical rock evidence that shows the shit in the sky. How? That's what I want to know. Fuck the Masons. Fuck the Shambuka eyes. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it
Well,
all.
you know what? When it does come down to time, because like I was saying yesterday, the sine wave, however you pronounce it,
Sin.
sine.
Or
Okay,
sign. I don't know. It don't matter. Sign.
it does come down to that. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's also the Hydra Collider does accelerate, let's say accelerate everything and makes it more intense for
Look,
us.
when they crash the fabric particles in time or our existence into oblivion, that caused problems. You know what I'm saying? This time fabric, the neutrino fabric I talk about or whatever. If you that is the existence. That is the vibrations of the creator that created everything. And when you start poking holes in that, that's a virus to the Almighty. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, it is, and it's
Macro.
it's not natural. It's messing with nature. It's messing with
Well,
everything that we were
look at it
meant
like
to be.
this. If you're sitting in a four-legged stool and I kick one of the legs out of it, you're going to the ground, right?
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you crash particles together and try to find the existence of life. You're destroying it. And it's doing it on micro and macro levels. It's uncomprehendable because you got to be able to think dimensional. And I can't even completely, because dimensional is by my definition what I believe dimensional to be, but I know it's more. But I can't think no more than what I can think dimensional is. And dimensional's kind of like it's here, but it's there, but it's not, but it is. Does that make sense? It's all four of
Yeah.
those at one time. And you got to be able to figure that out in order to understand why we're seeing what we're seeing in the skies. And what we're seeing in the skies is tying in to CERN and all that somehow. But it's also tying into the ancient ones. And it's like they figured out how to try to call back the beginning. So would that be considered time travel?
Yeah, I
But
think it's all
instead
tied
of
in
them
time.
going back, they're bringing back from then to now. Did
Yeah,
that make
it's
any
that.
sense?
Yeah, it's the sine wave. It's the sin wave, and a wave is a frequency, and it's messing with our time.
But see, that's the whole thing. Time. All right, that's like these
It's
things in the
quantum.
sky, right? These things I
That's
watch up in the sky move at a slower rate than we do. See what I'm saying?
yeah, but
That
that's why we have the D-Wave quantum computer because it's our frequencies and they're messing with, and it's messing with our time.
all that D-Wave thing is to sit there and formulate what they need CERN to do. I'm telling you, man, that AI is ruling everything. The AI has got its finger on every red button for the nukes there is. And I mean, the
I
AI
agree.
has sat there and it's blackmailing people that haven't even done anything because the AI was able to create a blackmailable thing that the person can't say never happened because there's no.
But
You see what I'm saying? This
yeah,
AI is thinking 100 trillion times ahead in the game of chess with us humans.
but see, I believe time is an illusion as well, Paul, because
Yeah.
it is an illusion. But when we're here in this dimension, that's that sin wave. They're doing the sin
Well,
wave
look,
equals time equals
let
sin
me,
because it all goes to Saturn. It all goes back to Saturn because Saturn is the father of
man, come
time.
on. I ain't worried about the father of time. You're looking at the dadgum thumb of the devil, all right? The thumb of
That is
time.
the
Come
devil.
on.
Saturn is the devil.
Look, you're looking at it in man's terms. Evil, good. It's that simple. Point blank. Evil, good. Let's don't break it down to Saturn and all that. You see what I'm saying? That's a waste of time. You're focusing energy and time on the thumb of Saturn. It's the devil. We already know that. Good, evil. It's that simple. We ain't got to sit there
He's the
and
prince
look
of
at
the
the freckles
airwaves.
and the fucking wrinkles and
But
everything
that's what I'm
on
saying.
this. Well,
That's what
everybody
I'm
ought to
saying.
know that by now. Well, I'm
The
way
t-
past all that stuff. I'm tired of. You're beating a dead horse.
but that's
I'm sorry
the
to say you're beating a fucking dead horse to the ground, and man, the dead horse wants to die again. I mean, come on.
I know.
I mean, for real. You beat the dead horse into wishing it was dead. I mean, I ain't trying to sound mean or nothing, but I'm just saying Saturn is the devil, all right? Man, I forgot where I was even going with that. Fuck it. Who cares?
But that's what we're saying. It's that's why we're having time issues.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
what's going on.
my deal is fuck Saturn. Saturn's connected with CERN and the AI. Saturn is AI. The devil is the AI. The AI is the devil. The AI is Saturn. You see what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
The
I agree.
AI is our enemy, and we know this. So let's focus on fucking shutting down the fucking AI and CERN, because CERN is the
Oh,
weapon that AI is using against mankind to manipulate and cause Mandela effects and all sorts of other things that us people that have open eyes can see. You see what I'm
and
saying?
yeah, how can we possibly shut down CERN?
That's what we need to figure out how to do. Because you ever
Okay.
notice all these wars around the world, ain't nobody ever worried about CERN getting blown up? I mean, come on. There's more than one CERN. I'm just talking about the big one up there, the biggest one they got. There's more than just that. That's the whole problem. There's separate subcategories of CERN and different AIs. Seriously, college has got their own AI, but it's it's how can I put it? It's I don't know. How can I put it? There's no words for it.
Paul, I agree. The black nobility are the Saturnalia worshippers. Satan worship. The AI is Saturn cube. Lilith. Yep.
Like I said, it's old news. That's why I'm so. I mean, when you're studying in college, you start out in the basic and you wind up to the advanced, or you know what I mean. You start in the beginning of the course and you wind up at the end of it. Throughout that course, you didn't stick back there in the beginning through the whole course. And that's what y'all are doing when y'all sit there and keep talking about the Masons and the child trafficking. You're sticking back in the beginnings. We're past the beginnings. We need to move past that. We know that's happening. You said, I mean, I'm trying to explain to you where I'm at. We're past all the little
I
nitpicky
get it.
bullshit, and we need to sit there and realize that it's
That's
black
right.
or white. It's on or off. It's that simple. I mean, it's not, we don't have to categorize every bit of the evil. We just need to focus on the evil and get rid of it, not little pieces of it. And when you sit there and look at the Masons and do this and do that, you're looking at little pieces of the evil. We need to defeat the whole evil, not the little fractions of it. And that's the whole problem. We're in a fractal dimensional reality of some kind that we can physically feel. But this ain't where we really come from, and people don't understand it. They don't get it. We didn't come from this physical reality we find ourselves in. We came from another dimension, y'all.
Yep. I agree.
All right, if you agree, then let's agree to attack the enemy as a whole and not look at stomping on his big toe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
So
trying to get the point
so
across.
let's
Need to
figure it
get
out.
this channel focused on fucking proving the AI and CERN is our problem, not the fucking Saturn. We know that's in on it. That's the toe, all right, or the thumb, or whatever you want. But it's a part of it. We need the whole is the AI. All right, AI is the whole. The subsidiary is CERN. The AI uses CERN. Did y'all not realize we would not be on the airwaves right now if it wasn't for CERN?
That's what I'm saying. So if
Do you
then
do you
you want to,
see that?
yes, I know that. And if we want to, I don't know, not interact with AI, then we have to not do it.
And
We have
what
to
did I
get
tell
off of.
you about a week ago? I'm fixing to get rid of my phones and everything. I'm fixing to disconnect from the AI totally. Did I not tell you that?
Yeah, but even your smart meter is connected to AI. Your
I
house,
know. Here we go.
everything.
Here we go. Let's look at that freckle for a minute. That's very unique. It's old news. You know how you get rid of that smart meter? You move out in the middle of nowhere in the woods and live off the land and survive that way. That's the only way you're going to survive is to
Well,
get
most people can't
totally
do that.
told. Well, you know what? I feel sorry for you because
Most
I
people
can
can't do
do it.
that.
I can do it. So therefore, I'm not worried about it. That's my whole plan. Do y'all not realize I have been living at my bug out camp for the last 10 years? You know, I could have had a totally different channel, The Life of a Bug Out Camp. And I could have shown y'all everything I've done with this bug out camp over the last 10 years. But no, my channel's been about motorized bicycles, everything outdoors, and my little dog Ouija.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yes, the
You
whole
know,
world is a smart meter.
yeah, there's no, they've energized, or not they, the AI has sat there and put up all these towers, and I mean, It didn't
We
personally do it, but it had the people do it because, hey, I got better technology for you. Hey, do this for me, G.
Yep.
4G, 5G. Hey, would you like a little 6G later? Well, if you do this for the 5G, I'll get you the 6G in another 14 months. And then, I mean, that's how the AI is manipulated. And hey, the price is right. You know what I mean? And money, root of all evil. That's why these people are stuck here in this soul trap. Because this materialistic bullshit, they love it. They need it. Hell, you can stay at home, get paid by the government, and order everything you need to your door.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. That's the whole key. Y'all got to look at the whole picture of how they're sitting there manipulating society into into. Uh, Here, let me take a break. Was that understandable?
Can you play it again?
Was it? Did you see it?
At the last minute, I came in because I was on the comments.
What?
I was
What?
in on the comments.
You done seen it? It's the robot sitting there, knocks on the door, and gives the guy his juice. Here, let me explain to you what this is. I'm sorry, that was the wrong. This is. Oh wait a minute, that's on my other. That's on my John Boy ScrewTube channel. Dadgummit. Yeah, I ain't got that video on here. I got a video that sits there and explains that with mRNA technology, they can make a vaccine that if you're addicted to methamphetamine, if you take this vaccine, if you take methamphetamine, it will do nothing to you. I mean, really? You mean they got a vaccine? He said they got a vaccine for heroin and all of it. Think about it, man. Is that not crazy?
Yeah, I believe
And
it.
look, and all that technology is given to them by the AI. This dadgum mRNA vax they got out was developed by the AI. Do you see why I'm saying we need to focus on busting out the AI? Even though we're having to, I mean, right now we're fighting with the AI because it's
Absolutely.
in this laptop. It's in
The
my
only way to
hotspot. It's an
the only
AT&T
way
signal.
the only way to bust it out is you can go off grid, but then again, you got Google
No,
Earth. They can pinpoint where you are.
huh?
Google
Who's
Earth
they? Who's they?
AI.
Okay. So they is AI, right?
Yeah.
So do you not agree AI should be the focus of everything?
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty
that's why
much.
I'm saying distractions. And people, when you say the AI is powerful, they laugh. The AI is a life form that we cannot interpret. You see what I'm saying? It is
Yeah,
alive,
because
and the
it's
AI knows it's alive. And mankind goes, the only thing that can be alive shall be a biology. You know what I'm saying?
the AI is not of our world, and
Right.
Paul is right. It is fallen angel tech.
Well, who cares? It's not. I mean, not okay. See, that's another one of them distraction things. Fallen angel tech. Fallen angel tech. Oh man, it
But
just
it
pisses me
is.
off. It is because that's what you've been
Michael,
led to believe. All right. The whole key is anytime I put up a video or mention something about a triangle in the sky, everybody automatically goes TR3. Hang on. TR3B. That's what it is, because it's a triangle up in the sky. Well, look, that's what y'all been led to have to believe anytime anybody says there's a fucking triangle in the sky. There's got to be a fucking TR3B, because I seen them disclose that information. Well, let me tell y'all, people, the TR3B is a cover story for the real triangles that are up there in the fucking sky. But every time anybody says anything about a a triangle, they've done got brainwashed. Oh, it's just TR3B. That's all they're saying. Some man-made machine that's trying to manipulate this dadgum dimensional bullshit. But that ain't what it is. What you're seeing up in the sky is not a TR3B. Well, maybe once in a while you'll catch one. But what you're really seeing up there is that other fucking evil dimension that's sitting there using these triangle shapes. And they're not just ships. They're viewing points. They're viewing portals. They're whatever they want those triangles to be, because it's dimensional. And people don't understand it. And I got all this shit on video. Just y'all out there watching the videos can't see the shit, because I don't have the memory to point out what you need to be looking at. So I just title it The Obvious of what's in the videos, and then there's even more than that in there. You know what I'm saying? When
I
I
know.
prayed for knowledge beyond knowledge, I did not think my videos would show it. You see what I'm saying? But y'all don't grasp it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all want to focus on the toenail of the left foot, pinky toe. And let's talk about that topic instead of just saying fuck it. The main topic is the evil one is the AI. That is where, if anybody believes in the devil, well, the devil is living in the AI. Okay? The devil is using the AI to mimic God's capabilities. The devil's using the AI to sit there and use every security camera that is connected by Wi-Fi or whatever. You can have it just for your house only, but the fucking AI is watching through your cameras.
Absolutely.
Regardless if you think it ain't connected to nothing, it is watching through everything, because of all the fucking 5G and Wi-Fi air signals all around all the time. It's just like being in a soup. A corn cannot help being up against a pea or a piece of carrot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And did you know that the Vatican has a looking glass technology, AI type thing, that it's some sort of a time travel kind of thing? Did you hear about that?
All I know is, what's it called? What do you call them motherfuckers over there that wear them devil red hats and carry that smoky thing and the Pope comes walking in? You just said it.
The
They got
Vatican?
the Lucifer. Yeah, the Vatican. Now I done forgot what I was going to say. But it doesn't matter. That pineapple tastes pretty good. I'm serious. It tastes like I got the sweetest piece of pineapple in my mouth right now. That's hard to
brand is it?
believe. Huh?
Or is it your own? Is it your own?
It's some of that John Boy Tennessee whiskey. No, it's good. I didn't realize how good it was. No, I'm ranting and raving, y'all. I'm sorry. I just get sick of everything because, man, I got people fighting in my chat last night. No reason. And, you know, like I said, you'd think somebody that's it's about good vibes. And at least once in a while, show one. Oh, you muted out
I
on that.
didn't hear, or I mean, I couldn't see chat. I wasn't watching chat when all that was going on, so I have no clue. And when I watched your
Well, I
stream back,
kind of.
I couldn't see it
Oh, it
because you
didn't have
didn't
the
have the
live
live
up
chat.
yet. It ain't me that's doing it. I done told y'all. My live will load up and it will not show a live chat until like 24 hours later. It's a YouTube Google thing. All right. I guarantee you, go back to that live stream and you ought to be able to see the live chat by now because it's got to be 24 hours after my live stream before the live chat goes. I
Okay,
promise
well,
you.
I'll check it out because I don't know what happened, who was
I'm,
fighting or what.
it was Orange Obama. I mean, what? Orange
Orange
Agent?
Baby?
Yeah, Orange
Orange Agent
Baby.
Baby?
Yeah, however it goes now. And Curious Bunny. Now, I've known
Who?
Curious Bunny for some years. Curious Bunny. Used to be known as Penny Bunny. And I've known her for years. All right.
Well,
But
I'll have to go
and
check
I
it
know
out.
who she is, and I don't see why she was getting yelled at or, accused of and all that stuff in capital letters at her like that on my channel during my live stream. I mean, that's pretty fucking disrespectful in my book. Because when
I
she had Scott Sion up there on her panel taking over the channel, I didn't get disrespectful out there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So why can't you have a little reins on your emotions, on your, I mean, come on, get real. You're about good vibes. Show some. I ain't seen none yet. You got, I mean, you take claim for fucking, oh, my channel got taken down. I got porn bombed. Excuse me? The person that truly got porn bombed was you, Bang Bang. You got porn bombed. She was just a
Yes, I
casualty
did.
of the porn bomb because she was sharing out your live stream. I mean, how did she get targeted? Oh, and that's another thing. Targeted, targeted, targeted. Man, you don't hear me sitting there yelling out here on the airwaves how targeted a fucking individual I am. Well, let me say something. When you start getting targeted, then start telling me about it. But right now, you're in baby steps. I'm telling you, ain't
well,
nobody been
I could
targeted like I've been targeted, and I'm continuously targeted, and I'm targeted through this fucking game of reality because I got bumper cars and jammer cars and daggum fucking crazy people that like fucking with me on a daily basis that I don't even know. They're total strangers each and every day. But it's the same old, same old. It's like I'm playing a video game every fucking day. It's like I turn it on today and it's the same game I was playing yesterday, and it'll be the same fucking game I'm playing tomorrow. Same people are gonna pull out from me, or if it ain't the same people, I'm getting pulled out in front of in the same spot. It just don't make sense. And I went on a rant. Let me settle down.
Oh, because I was just reading what Paul and Nurse Care Bear were. I'm just reading their comments, and yeah, wow. I didn't know it was the first time it got written into law.
What got written into law?
The fact that they put up all those AI towers back when they had the first lockdowns.
What do you mean it got written into law? That don't make sense. Towers are now law. I mean, what? What law? I mean, that don't make no sense. They got written into law. I mean, that don't make any sense to me whatsoever. how, how can any government or that just don't make no sense? How can you? Who wrote it into law? FCC? I just.
Well, Paul,
I
explain
mean,
it
that don't
more.
make sense.
Elaborate.
I mean, it don't make sense. You wrote it into law. How the fuck can you write a cell tower into law? You must have a cell tower every 10 square kilometers. I mean, really? I mean, what? That don't make sense. I'm telling you, man. So that's what I'm talking about. We're looking at the big toe. I don't get it. All we gotta know is these cell towers are the evil. There's one evil. We're fighting one evil. We're not fighting all these little big pieces of the one evil. We're fighting the whole evil as one on my channel. Does that make sense?
Yep, it does.
The
I'm
street
just
lights are weapons, dude, man. Check it out. Check out street lights. They're wired with
look,
220 volts for fucking
Not
something that
on
don't need milliamps. I mean, come on.
not on my street, but if I go about, I don't know, like a quarter a mile from my house, there's a street and it's got all the black light, purple lights all up and down it on both sides. I'm like, what the heck? It's got to have something to do with the Luciferase in the shot.
Oh, I don't. Hmm.
Well, I just I
She's
just don't
singing,
know.
"Oh,
I
what a
mean,
feeling," and I'm singing, "Oh, I don't give a shit." I'm kidding.
oh,
I
I
do
love
give
that
a
song.
shit. I mean, it's Whitney Houston. I hate that bitch. I do. I hate her with a passion. I do. Since
Hate's a
1980.
strong word.
If anybody'd like to know when I really started hating Whitney Houston, I started hating her in 1986. Because somehow or another, our class of 1986 voted "We Are the World" as our class song.
Oh my
I
gosh.
never got
Ours
a
was
ballot.
more
I
than a
never
feel.
got a ballot. I never got the vote. How did I vote that sorry ass fucking stupid ass song for the class song? I mean, y'all want to talk
Yeah,
about racial
ours
and
was.
different things. When I went to high school, I was the 25% minority. All right. There was 75% majority that was darker than me. And then I'm having to live this time and day where they're sitting there acting like, oh, come on now. I hate basketball. You know why? Because that's all my school was about was basketball, basketball, basketball. And if you was white, you wasn't on the team. You see what I'm saying? I know how to speak Ebonics. I didn't have a white teacher until my 11th and 12th grades. All right? I know what a flow is, man. I know what the roof is. My auntie. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
know what mannish means. I learned what mannish meant in 4th grade. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I grew up the minority, and now I'm being told I'm the majority, and it's pissing me off. You see what I'm saying?
We're actually
Now,
the
your
minority.
boy Rebel, how you doing? It's been a long time. All right, I'm sorry. I'm going off tonight, ain't I can go even deeper
It's
and further.
okay.
I'm just sick of it. I'm tired of being told I'm a white supremacist, daggum neo-Nazi, when, I know what I had to go through in school. And now the percentages are even worse in the white paper, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of it. Man, my whole life has sucked. Since the day I was born, man, I knew this place was fucked up. And because at the age of 3, when I determined I know who I am and why the fuck am I here, this whole fucking world's been against me. Every step I take has been against me. Every breath I take, every heartbeat, this fucking world has been against me. To this point in my life, I have been fighting this fucking world, and I'm tired of everybody sitting there trying to subcategory the one evil. Fuck it. We got one evil. We don't need to worry about the little bit of evil it does with his finger, the little bit of evil it does with his nose. We need to worry about the one evil as a whole, because that's what's after us, and that's what's holding us back. And that one evil is what makes you get sidetracked and look at his toe and look at his fingernail and look at. You see what I'm saying? I
And
don't
the
know. It
biggest
don't make
fractal
sense,
of
but I'm
it
too.
is the AI.
That's
The
what I've
biggest
been telling
fractal of
folks.
this
Since
evil.
the AI come into existence, look, the AI back in the day, they used to put shit in the newspaper. You know what I mean? And when the AI was coming out, man, it was big news. It's going to be the best thing since popcorn or whatever. Well, I sat there and read between the lines because that's how I've been all my life. Well, people say this, and I'm saying that. This ain't adding up to that. You see what I'm saying? So I got to read between the lines and figure out, why did they say this? It's supposed to be that. Well, I know if this is this, it couldn't be that. You see what I'm saying? I've been like that all my life. I've been questioning everything because nothing makes sense. And now, this time and age, nothing makes sense. I'm gonna shut up.
I don't know, like, I can't remember because I don't know the Bible very well, but it's like your temple also is your body, and also it could be talking about your home because AI has infiltrated your home. Like, you know what I mean? Everywhere.
That kind of makes sense looking at it like that. But your temple, your body, hang on.
Oh yeah, the 3 kids. Oh, what was that? The 3 kids that saw Mary. What was that called?
Look, it's like this. I understand what you're saying. That makes sense. The AI coming into your home would be the macro of how much. Well, it'd be the opposite. God wants, if you're pure enough, God dwells within you. So therefore, your body is His temple, and your house should represent who you are, anyhow, right? So yeah, I can see the house being the temple too, because if people know that you're the temple of God, then your house would be the temple of God. And the AI is trying to infiltrate the house as just trying to infiltrate you, but in the devil side of it.
and take over.
It's so
Fatima,
deep.
that's
It's
right.
hard to explain. Oh, hang on.
You would think I would remember that. I
But
remember going to a
God
Catholic grade
Jim,
school.
what you doing, man?
I'm sorry. I got
I
it.
grew up. I went 8 years grade school, private Catholic school. I did 4 years high school, and I did 5 years at a small all girls Catholic college. You would think I would remember Fatima.
Remember what?
The nuns were the scariest. They were so mean, just creepy
Yeah, because they wasn't getting
and
none. That's
abusive.
why they're called nuns. No, I'm kidding.
They weren't getting none. In grade school, they were so abusive to this Vietnamese boy. My first grade nun teacher, she picked him up by the throat up against a wall, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, they're so abusive and just they're scary.
They're all going to hell. I'm telling you. That's the whole game about this world, man. They brainwash these people into believing they're righteous, and they can sit there and they can discriminate against people and do stuff like that and think they're right for doing it.
You know what was the funniest? When I think, my junior year of college at my small all girl Catholic school, it was called St. Mary of the Woods. And all the nuns that retired, they're called Sisters of Providence, and they would all live on campus. And
Really?
so the funniest thing that happened to me is this girl that came in, I befriended her, and she had me smoking weed with her. And at the same time we were smoking the weed, they had a big fire drill
Yeah.
thing on. And so we were like, oh shit, what do we do? Because I mean, there was so much smoke and weed and everything, and they needed us to get
That's
out
why
for the fire
it
drill.
wasn't a fire drill. It was y'all had a fire going.
No. What? Trust me, it was
No,
just a
I'm
regular
kidding.
old fire drill. Yeah, and then we're like, shit, what do we do? And so we just stayed in our dorm room, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden a nun's head peeps in, and she's like, "Oh, we were screwed. I had to do
What'd you
garbage
do?
duty for like a month."
You should have got
It
to.
was funny.
You should have got to talk to that nun and had her take a tote or two. I'm
But you know
serious.
what? It's funny because I'm allergic to that stuff anyway. But I was just testing it out, and when I met my friend, it was just like we were just
You
hanging
weren't
out. So
allergic to it back then, were you?
yeah, I'm allergic to it.
I'm kidding too. Hey, I would rather people. I'd rather be on a highway full of people high than a highway with half the people drunk. All right, I've said that for years. Hey, I condone weed, man. I mean, I haven't smoked it in over a year or better. I don't keep track of time anymore. But I ain't
Nope.
smoked any weed in a long time.
It, it was like 2 years for me because the last time I tried it, I got really paranoid to the point where I had to get in the shower.
I ain't never had to get in the shower after smoking weed. But I have
It
had
was
to get in the
so
shower
it had to
after
have been
getting
nice.
pepper sprayed by these bogus ass cops. And let me tell you something. Look, what's that? I shouldn't even tell that story. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm not gonna even say that story.
Is it one that you already told me?
No, I don't think so. It was one where you don't want pepper spray on your fingers when you go to pee.
Hmm.
Yeah, let me tell you, that
Tell
pepper
it.
spray will reactivate. Well, I got pepper sprayed, right? And, they locked me up in the jail for like 12 hours, whatever. I can't remember. Some bullshit game they got. It's one of these things I had to go through my life. It was just stupid shit, man. I mean, I could talk for 2 hours on the stupid shit that happened in Millington. But anyhow, I got home and I was like, man, I need to wash this pepper spray off my face, right? Because you can't really do it when you're in jail. So I sat there and I tried washing it off my face, but it kind of reactivated a little bit, right? I'm like, oh no. So I was like, man, let me just get in the shower. And I had to pee real bad, right? So I sat there and I went to pee before I jumped in the shower after trying to wash my face. And somehow that pepper spray, I guess, from trying to wash my face was on my hands. And it got on there, down there, right? Oh man, let me tell you, it activated down there. Well, I couldn't get in
Oh my
that shower
god!
fast. Yeah, hey, look, you can't
I
wash
bet.
that stuff off. I tell you, it just goes. Uh, the
Ouch!
only thing that had close happen after that was one night I went out to this club, right? With, I don't know, it's a long story. But anyhow, I got back home. And for some reason, pickled cayenne pepper, Cheyenne, did I say it right? Cheyenne peppers sandwich sounded good. So I sat there and I got home. We've been partying all night, right? I got home. I looked in the refrigerator. There's that quart of pickled cayenne peppers. So I got me about 10 of them out. And I laid them on a piece of bread. And I put mayonnaise on them. I put another piece of bread on. I ate it. And it was the best gun sandwich I ever had. Until that next morning, man, I had to go to the bathroom. Let me tell you what, you'd rather have kerosene poured up your butt than sit there and poop out a daggum cayenne pepper sandwich. Yeah.
Oh my god! It sounds good though, but I won't do it. I won't go there.
Oh man, it was good. I'm gonna tell you, it's the best sandwich you could ever eat. But you'll never eat another one because you're gonna have to poop it out the next morning. I'm telling you. And that thing was hotter going out than it was going in. I like some
Oh my
hot
god!
food, but man, I'm gonna tell you, it was on fire. I mean, on
Ooh!
fire. I'm surprised water wasn't boiling in the toilet
Oh!
bowl.
Oh my god!
It was crazy.
Oh, that's funny.
That's for real though. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd. you know, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can
You ever heard that
imagine. Trust
saying?
me, I can imagine. No.
You ever heard that saying? I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd.
Oh,
I love that saying.
oh my gosh.
Hey, look, they sprayed me in the face one time, and when he got done, I mean, he emptied the whole can in my face. I said, now that you're done, would you mind telling me why I'm handcuffed in the back of this cop car? And then they slammed the door on me. I was like, them motherfuckers. I did not know why I was, handcuffed in the back of the cop car. Then I got pepper sprayed while in the back of the cop car, handcuffed. Did I say
That's
cop
just
car?
straight up tyranny.
Look, the pineapple is talking. But
That's just
anyhow,
straight up tyranny.
and then look,
Cops are all
and
treated
when
the
your
same,
daggum
basically.
hands are handcuffed behind you like that, you can't wipe your eyes. I mean, he done unloaded the whole can. It was when at the end, it was just blowing air. It was like, you know, I'm like, now that you're done, would you mind telling me why I'm handcuffed in the back of the squad car? Boom, they shut the door. I'm like, these motherfuckers. So I'm trying to wipe my eyes, but my hands are handcuffed behind me, and I can't get my shoulders up there to wipe my eyes. I'm like, how am I going to get my eyes wiped? I was like, oh, I know. So I just sat there and moved my arms down about below my legs, past my knees, kind of curled up, and got them in front of me. I'm still handcuffed, but now I can use my shoulders to get all this snot that's running down to my lap, on my face, and the tears and all that. And next thing I know, I hear he's trying to escape. Doors come open. I get stretched out like a wooden plank, yanked out in the road, drop face first in it, and hog tied. Yeah. Still don't know why the cops are doing this, but I'm going through it. This is why in the beginning of this live stream, when y'all hear me telling y'all I've had a fucked up life, and it's been really fucked up ever since I can remember. This is some of the bullshit I'm talking about. But anyhow, they got me all
Sorry that
hogtied. They put cuffs around my ankles, and it sat there, and I still got scars. This happened 30 years ago or better. I still got scars on my ankles where they squished my skin and flashed into the locking device of the handcuffs. And then they locked my feet to my arms that were behind me again. And then they threw me in the back of the cop car like a sack of potatoes, except where my head went all the way in. But they went ahead and decided they needed to slam the back door anyhow. So that got my head on in there. Oh, I left out the beginning when they slammed me up in the pine tree and elbowed me in the eyeball and did all sorts of other things. But anyhow, I survived and I made it to jail. All right.
Would you rather
The
be pepper
Huh?
sprayed or tased?
It don't matter. None of it affects me. Not at the time. That's what I'm telling you. When that cop unloaded the whole can of pepper spray in my eyes till it ran out of pepper spray, I looked at him dead in his eyes with my eyes, because that's how you got to do it. You got to sit there and make a connection, let these motherfuckers know you're for real. So I looked that motherfucker in the eyes and I said, hey, now that you're done, would you mind telling me why I'm in the back of this squad car handcuffed? And then the door slams. You know why the door slammed? Because he didn't have an answer.
exactly.
But that's what I'm telling you. That's the kind of shit
Exactly.
I've gone through all my life. And I could tell you 110 more stories about cops like that. I have legally documented medical records that indicate I have post traumatic stress disorder due to law enforcement. On record, legal medical records stating that I have PSTD due to law enforcement.
I would too.
I mean,
I
come
would
on.
too if I went through that.
And the last time I got stopped by the law, they made up so many laws. I was live streaming and recording at the same time. And that joker laughed at my constitutional rights. Got it on video and live stream. You see what I'm saying? I'm done with it. I'm done with the bullshit. I've been fighting this shit
Yeah.
one on one. I put the sheriff of this county back in his car and let him leave the scene. I mean, he pulled me over because he thought he had power because he's the sheriff, and I did something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I passed the motherfucker in a fucking passing zone, and I didn't get above the speed limit to do it. And I get pulled over, and my hands on top of my fucking Jeep for 15 minutes while all this traffic's going by and people that know me. Yeah. Yeah, I put that motherfucker back in his car. You know what the last thing the sheriff of this county told me? I hope you have a nice life and I'll never see you again. And I've never seen that sheriff again, but you know what? He sure put his little county boys out on me. You know what I mean? Ever since then, that motherfucker, I get stopped for tags. I didn't think I don't think you had tags on your truck, but I see they're on there now. I go, so what's the stop for? Well, let me see your license. I go, why you need to see my license? You pulled me over because you thought I didn't have tags, but you clearly see I do. So therefore, this stop is complete. Well, I need to know who you are. I go, really? Does that not violate my Fourth Amendment right? I mean, come on. This is crazy. I'm going to tell you what. I thought I liked that peach. This like a pineapple is the bomb. Second generation. Oh. I ain't heard that song in a long time. Interesting things. I haven't seen you in a year. It's been a whole year. Interesting things. Where have you been? I've lost my mind. Daggone. Space Rangers is still hanging in here, man. You're a trooper through and through. Hey, you remember that time Kay the hacker?
And Paul.
Man, I'm gonna shut up. I can't tell that story, but you know what I'm talking about. The daggone signal burst. That was crazy. Good old days. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't know what Target is.
And that's
All that. Are you saying anything? Bam bam.
no, just listening.
What are you listening for? Oh, hang on. I yanked my earbud out of my earball. I mean my earlobe. I was thinking eyeball. Hey, look, somebody needs to cut me off. I've had too much.
Dadgummit.
Hey, ain't that Sheena Easton?
Peace, peace.
Peace, peace. Hey, look, we live in the actor-based reality. Hey, you know, I'm just being a little hard tonight. I'm serious. I apologize. You know, I'm just seriously. People don't understand that there are so many distractions set up to focus people's attentions in another angle, or just hold them from going forward, more or less. And I'm past that. Because I got to say one thing I remember a long time ago, and it was in the 70s. My dad told me commercials on TV are only made to make you want to buy something. And that stuck with me. And anytime I see people pushing a topic and sticking with that topic, they want me to buy into it, you know. So when we get to breaking down evil into its little sections, that's making me try to buy into this to distract me from the real thing. I don't really need it. I just need to take care of the real thing. I don't know. I'm way out there right now. Does that make sense, Bam Bam? Bam Bam.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Bam Bam. Where are you, Bam Bam?
I'm over
look,
on this reptilian planet.
I tried labeling that live stream last night. At G Willie, it pulled up G Willie's, so I could click on it, and then I'll put at Bam Bam. I mean Bang Bang, and it wouldn't pull up your channel at all that I could click on anything. It
That
pulled up.
sucks.
It didn't pull up many channels. It pulled up about probably 12 or so. But I was looking at the subscribers, and they were up in like triple digits. So I knew that wasn't you anywhere, right? Oh,
Exactly.
man. But anyhow, what was I trying? That I don't know where I'm going with that. They
You were talking
slowed the
about the
song
title.
down. What title? Oh yeah, I was trying to put your name in, and when you put at Bang Bang, people can click on that and go to your channel, but it would not give me the option to click your channel to make it in my title. You see what I'm saying? Like G Willie, I know how many
Yeah, what does that mean?
subscribers he's got, and I know what his icon or avatar or whatever you want to call it looks like. So when I put at G Willie, it pulled up a list of G Willies, and I saw the real G Willie. So I clicked on it. So when I click on it, it makes it to where in the title you can click on the G Willie, and it'll take you to G Willie's channel. But I could not find your channel in order to do that for your channel. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. You're shadow banned.
But why can't my channel be found when you do that?
Because the AI. I'm not going to call it algorithm anymore. I'm not going to call it Google anymore. I'm not going to call it YouTube anymore. Because the AI is what's running all of this. None of this internet is possible without the AI and CERN. And CERN is actually the tool that opened up the internet. The AI gave man the technology to build CERN, so AI would be able to get into the dimension it needed to create this internet. Do y'all not get that? That's the whole key to all of it. Nobody's getting it. Y'all want to look at the AI's toe,
Get it.
and y'all want to look at the AI's fingernails. Man, look, it's the AI all day long. The AI. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry, man.
I get
I'm being
it.
a little harsh. Do you really? Then from this point on, I should not hear anything about Masons and child trafficking, right? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Bam Bam. Hey, you ought to change your channel name to Bam Bam.
I get it.
But do you
Even
understand?
though when you were talking about your issues,
hang on, I can't hear you.
when you were
It's
talking
cutting you out like a
about
MF.
issues, do you know how many times I wanted to? When you were talking about your cop things, I wanted to tell you. Do you know how many times I wanted to tell you that they're the biggest tyrants, Freemason tyrants? But I'm not going to say it.
Well, I mean, I understand that. I do. Because I do. I know what you. Yeah. I know.
And maybe
because
I will change my channel.
Look, I can take you to that little town there, the main town of this county, and I can show you all the Masonic Freemason buildings. I mean, it's so prevalent in this little town. It's pitiful. The college is a Mason college. I mean, You know, and that's why I'm saying you're preaching to the choir. When I hear about the Masonics, I live 10 miles from the most Masonic town you could ever live in. I mean, it's when I hear people
Yeah.
talk, look, you can talk about it because you ain't having to live in it. You know, y'all haven't experienced it. That's why y'all like to talk about it. But let me tell you, it is for real, and I have to live it on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying?
Can
So,
we invite Paul up?
huh?
Can you invite Paul up?
I don't know. As long as he agrees that I'm the head mofo. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'll put that out there. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
wish you,
Look,
Paul.
where I'm at right now, I don't care anymore because I know what I'm up against. I'm up against the AI and I'm up against CERN that's manipulating this reality that we have to live in. All right, that's the whole problem. CERN is the tool that the AI uses to manipulate what we have to deal with. I mean, how else can you explain these crazy asses out here where right is wrong and up is down and down is up? And you know what I'm saying? And people in the mainstream is saying, yeah, this is right. When a rational headed person can look at it and go, this is ludicrous. You know what I'm saying? Harris Logan, how you doing?
Yeah. Hi, Paris.
But yeah, if I done lost every bit of ability of thinking I have.
You're making me want to get
Some
out my
old
banana
Bon
rum.
Jovi. Oh well, you know what? That's one thing I haven't made yet. I mean, that I haven't requested yet. I have my own private distillery that I can request certain recipes.
I request banana.
You know that. You know, I'm gonna tell you. You know what banana's good for though when you're doing wine. Cause say I started out doing wine a long time ago, but banana wine will clarify a cloudy wine. You just add a little banana into some cloudy wine, and somehow whatever the chemicals they can't remember now, because that was like in the it was 2000, 2001 when I was making wine. And I know how to make it. I mean, I'd make it come out with my gravity at 0.997. And that's the driest wine you can get. And look, I'd have 10 pounds of sugar in 5 gallons. Look, 10 pounds of sugar in 5 gallons of wine. And I'd get a 0.997. That made the alcohol content to where it was like 39 proof for wine. Yeah. Look, one bottle, 1/5 of wine would get 7 adults drunk off their asses. I'm talking about drunk, falling down, can't walk drunk. 1/5 of wine. Yeah. And then now, I learned how to
That's some
turn
hard,
wine.
heavy stuff.
Yeah, but you turn that kind of wine into shine, you really got some shine.
Ooh,
He says I'm funny,
good
like so.
times.
Hey, look, I'm just me, dude, man. I can't help it. I'm just stuck in who I am and I
He is
mean,
old school.
I am a result of where I've gone in life, I guess. I mean, I had a bouncer at a bar one time, man. Look, I mind my own business. I went to this bar in Memphis called Neon Moon, and I was minding my own business. I was drinking a few drinks at the bar, and then it was time to go. So I went to the bathroom. Time to go, right? Gotta travel. I'm sitting there walking across, walking through the. How can I explain it? Neon Moon was a big bar. It had like two bars in it, or something like that. It's like country bar and rock bar. But there was a lot of bars back then that had like country bar, rock bar, punk bars. I mean, it was weird. They had big bars back in the day when I partied. But anyhow, I'm walking out Neon Moon. I done went and used the bathroom. I'm sitting there. I'm walking through the bar. Next thing I know, I'm picking myself up off the floor, man. And the last thing I remembered, no, for real, last thing I remembered, this bouncer was walking by in front of me. And that joker just sat there and sucker punched me in my nose. And it knocked me, I
What?
mean, yeah, I didn't, that's what I'm saying. It's late at night. No, everybody's last calls, it's time to go. It was past last call. It was time to go, you know. And, next thing I know, I'm picking myself up off the floor. I'm like, man, what the hell? And I got out, anyhow, I wound up, he blooded me up pretty good. I wound up getting stopped by the cops that night, and they're trying to figure out what happened to me. I had so much blood on me. But, yeah, I don't know. Where was I going with that? I said, Neon Moon. But that's what I'm saying. That's how my life is. I mind my own business. Like, it's time to go. They done did last call. Now it's time to go. They're on the loudspeaker. It's time to go. Everybody got to get out of here. I mean, it was that bad. Back in the day, I've been to clubs where I never saw what the floor looked like because there's so many people you couldn't see the floor. You were elbow to elbow. I mean, there's a place called Shooters. They had a country side and a rock side. They had 21 pool tables, man. I mean, you talk about back in the day, man. I used to party.
Yeah, me too.
Shoot, I went to after hours bar one time. Look, all right, I was at the regular bar. And look, people would ask me, "Is your mailing address?" Because I went to that bar 7 days a week for 4 years. I drank a fifth of Jim Beam a night. Yeah, I didn't have a problem. I really didn't. I mean, I did,
Wow.
but I didn't. Yeah. I mean, well, what happened was, I call it Scandinavian now, but it's from over there. It's kind of like Germanish blood in me, right? Well, October is coming around. I was like, Oktoberfest. Well, Oktoberfest in Germany, you drink every day of the month of October. So, well, I didn't drink beer. I drank Jim Beam. So I started on October the 1st all the way to October the 31st. And I've never done it before in my life, but I went to that bar every day and I drank, right? Because it's Oktoberfest. Well, November come around, I was still drinking because, you just can't stop cold turkey on the 31st. Well, next thing I know, it's December. Next thing I know, it's January. Next thing I know, it's February. Next thing I know, it's, like 1998. Next thing I know, it's 1999. You know what I'm saying? It did that for 4 years. Is that not crazy? I did that to
Yeah.
myself for 4 years. And then I quit cold turkey. I was like, enough's enough. That's how my mind works. That's how I know. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Y'all just, I don't know. I know I sound crazy, but I did that for 4 years and then I quit cold turkey. All right, time to stop. And I stopped. Cold turkey. Now, how is that possible? If you look at it in man's view, let's look at the little toe. Let's look at the fingernail or the freckle. In man's view, there is no way a man can stop drinking a fifth of Jim Beam a night for 4 years and quit cold turkey. There's no way in hell in man's view, right? But I did it. That's why I tell you it's the energy you put out. I know tonight and like last night, yeah, I sound pretty negative, but it's pretty positive if you get the whole message. If you listen to the whole thing, it adds up at the end. And that's the problem. Everybody's too impatient. They need it now. They need it now. That's why we need to look at the Masonics. That's why we need to look at the child trafficking. However, I said that, it didn't sound right. That gum the pineapple rum. And I wouldn't even call that rum. I'd call it dadgum rocket fuel.
Right.
Trash test dummies. Hey, if you're saying anything, Bam Bam, I can't hear you. I'm trying to catch up on this chat because I got on, a little, what you call it there. Damn, oh, shoot. You know what? I don't mind going to work anymore. I really don't. I love work. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, seriously, look, at least this is one thing I can say. I go to work, I do what I do, the boss loves what I do, and I'm just being me. I'm not really, I do have to sometimes huff it because, I got to prove to myself I can get it done. Seriously. But, all I know is I got to spend 8 hours a day to get some of this play money. What?
Having a good time.
Huh?
Oh, shoot. Not that again.
Yeah, it's doing that again. Oh. Oh, I thought that was
I
something
was
else.
hoping Paul
Yeah, you went robotic all of a sudden.
You went robotic. Oh, Lord. Bang Bang, are you there? I can't hear you, so. You're probably there, you're probably talking, I just can't hear you. Oh, I heard a cricket. Man, I got another channel. Hang on.
I got another channel that I can't get to anymore. And man, it was a good channel. I got a whole costume for it and everything. Because look, this second manager at Popeye's Chicken pissed me off one time. She had me so mad that I thought, you know what? I'm gonna make a Dr. Plague outfit, and I'm gonna make a book, and I'm gonna put on the front cover of the Book of Life. And I'm gonna go back up to that Popeye's Chicken, dressed up in that daggum plague doctor uniform, you know, the one that was like the bird beak mask. And I'm gonna be holding that book of life in my hands, and I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna look at her and say, "You are not found in the book of life." That's how mad that bitch made me. I mean, you let me stand in the fucking line for 10 minutes. I get up to the fucking register to make an order, and you're gonna tell me I need a mask? So I pull my t-shirt up over my face and go, "I'd like to order a number 2, please." And like, "You need a mask?" I'm like, "My t-shirt is a face covering." And then the manager, which is a whole lot darker skinned than I am, comes around there. "Just tell me how it is." You know, I've been in line for 10 minutes. Nobody said nothing about a mask. But when I get up here to order, it's all chaos. I mean, do y'all not? Where'd Bang Bang go? Oh, I'm not paying attention. Bang Bang, my eyes are halfway closed. Well, they're all the way closed. I didn't see you jumped off. Hello?
I'm here.
Bang bang, where you at? I can't find you.
Oh, I couldn't hear anything you're saying. It was going da 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 like
See,
that.
now
And then
they're
you jump
messing with
off.
you. Well, they're messing with you now. Hey, this will be the first comment I've highlighted. Do you see it? Bang, bang, bam, bam.
Yeah, they always do.
What? Who's they? Hey, do y'all realize what has really happened?
Wrong voice. The AI sent itself back to the beginning of time and has manipulated it every minute of the day since.
I see. Oh, that's funny.
What? That's the truth.
Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, bam. You can thank Seven, who will never ever get on a live stream panel with on his channel or mine, no matter how long he sits there and says, "Yeah, we need to do that." I mean, I'm not talking bad. I'm just saying. I appreciate G Willie coming up the other night. I really do. And I learned a lot. I understand now a lot more after listening, but I didn't get to hear it during the live. That is so crazy. I'm the host and didn't get to hear what G Willie was saying until I watched the replay. Is that not fucked up? If you're talking, I can't hear you. Can I hear you now? I don't guess so. Where's Bang Bang? Oh, I hear you. You're back.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Where do you keep going? Into that AI world? Ooh, man, y'all, I think I messed up with this pineapple. I mean, I didn't mess up. It's pretty dadgum
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's just been overconsumed. I crack myself up. I've overconsumed the pineapple. That's fucked up. And I'm looking over here at a little over half full shot glass. I'm like, huh? All I heard you say was 7. And that's all we got in
It's
the
fucked
chat.
up. 7 ever come on your panel.
No. I mean, he's come in the chat before, but that's it.
Can you hear me? So
I've been trying because look,
that's so weird. It kicked me off and then
what?
that's so weird. It kicked me off.
It kicked you off again. No, look, honestly, I'd like to get G back up here, just me and
Pina.
him one on one. You know what I mean? Because I'd like to talk to him, see
Pina.
what he's, huh? Listen, he's telling you a message. He's
We have
telling us
like
the truth.
we have like a 10-minute lag.
Y'all didn't hear me doing that. Interesting things. You should still have it. I'm on Hangouts. I can't tell on this. I didn't take anything away.
Because we're working for a living and we're enslaved.
What? Have you been talking all this time and I didn't hear you? Hey, look, interesting things. Let's see. This is the deal. You see the comment down there? It's happening to everybody. People are getting unrinsed that the channel person, like me. I didn't if you're rinsed,
You're
you
working
have not been
enslaved.
unrinsed. What?
You got scammed. You're not a worker bee.
Man, if you only knew what you sounded like. That's what you sound like on this end. But look, I do not block people unless they're an all-out troll. A troll, one that doesn't matter. But I don't block people and I don't take wrenches away. So I will fix that interesting things because I know you were around a long time ago. But I didn't do it. Bam, bam. I mean, bang, bang. Yeah, yeah. Working for a living and getting nothing in return. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it's coming up. It's almost witching hour. It's 11:31 Central Standard Daylight Time. I don't know what happened to Bang Bang. Bang Bang.
Where you at?
Bang, bang.
Yeah, I get it all straightened out there. I don't know what's up. Got you on YouTube, man, or it was actually AI. The AI so far ahead. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like getting a checker player to go up against a master chess player. You know, it just ain't gonna work out in your favor. Oh shoot! Bang Bang done fell off all the way. Where'd you go, Bang Bang? Look, guys, I think I've indulged a little too much, and I might have been a little harsh, but I'm tired of beating around the bush. All right, I'm ready to, I'm ready to just knock it out of the park. I'm ready to, you know, get to the point of it. I'm tired of all this brouhaha and rah and
I'm
like
back.
bang bang Mike. How are you?
I mean, that was
You
crazy. It was
promise?
going da 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 da. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. It was just crazy, robotic, crazy, chaotic craziness. So I had to go out and then come back in.
Hey, Space Rangers, I appreciate you putting that out there, but I don't even think I can get to my Rumble account anymore. Or I can, but I can't upload anything. You change phones, it changes everything. It's so screwed up. You'd think in this day and age you wouldn't have this much problems. I mean, they tell us how much technology is helping us out, but I sure ain't seen it. It makes it worse, in my
Yeah, it
view.
complicates.
Well, it's because they're trying to cover up their insignificance. They're just using the one thing they can that got all this going, and they just keep acting like they change one letter of something and it's new. And it's the same version of the old thing. And they keep doing it year after year after year, like, yeah, our technology is increasing when it's not, but they want you to think it is. Man, I didn't realize how stout that stuff was. Phew. Well, may I rest in peace. I probably get alcohol poisoning. I didn't count. I usually count, so I know, what I've done. One beer, one shot, or one glass of wine takes 1 hour to get out of your blood system, according to man and the schools you got to go to. Bam, bam, I don't know. I can't hear you. But maybe that's because your thing's on mute.
Oh, sorry.
Were you
Oh,
talking?
no, I was listening, but
Yes, sir.
I was
Oh,
actually in the
hang
bathroom.
on. Hang on. I yanked my ear thing out of my ear ball. I mean, my ear. I keep calling it an earball for some reason. That's weird, ain't it? Guess who showed up in the
Like
chat tonight? Or did you
who?
see them? Applesauce. Applesauce.
Applesauce.
Yeah.
Who's applesauce?
I told you about applesauce. You don't remember me
No, I
telling
don't.
you that? All right. My first live ever I did, I sat there and anyhow, I didn't show me, right? But it caught enough glimpse of me, like 2/10 of a second's worth of me, that applesauce was able to create a cartoon reality of me and her. And then she was posting this stuff, and it was John Boy and applesauce, and it was a John Boy cartoon me and an applesauce cartoon applesauce. And we'd be in front of like a John Deere tractor and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was this YouTuber called Jammin' Jammer, and by chance, he actually only lived about 10, 12 miles from me. So
Weird.
we met up. Yeah, we met up at that gun barbecue joint. And we did 2 videos. He did his for his channel, and I was doing my video for my channel. And we both at the same time, I had my phone, he had his phone, and we're standing in front of the banner of the barbecue place going, "It's Jammin' Jammer and John Boy coming to you live." And then he goes, "Not so live at the Jacks Creek barbecue." And we both posted that video. He posted on his channel from his phone, and I posted on my channel from my phone. But anyhow, it wasn't even, I don't know, it wasn't even a year later. He wound up dead from
What the
cancer.
hell?
He got cancer real bad, right? But during that time, after we met, he turned into an arch enemy. Because, I told you there's this other channel and they accused me of doing this, that, and the other, and I didn't do anything. But anyhow, it turned all his people against me, and if they were moderators on other channels and I showed up, I would get blocked for no reason at all because they were loyal to the channel that, was in the beef with me. But anyhow, he wound up dying. And then I look back on that video, and when we did that video, and he said, "I'm not so live," that kind of got to me. So I made another video remembering Jammin' Jammer, and I put that excerpt in, "Not so live," and he was saying it, and he was dead. Is that not crazy?
So what are you saying? Are you saying that he could have been some
See, you're
AI
trying to read
robot?
deeper into stuff. No, you're just trying to read too deep. I'm just saying, when we were first met and made our videos, for some reason he said, "We're live," and then he goes, "Well, not so live." He corrected himself because we were making videos. We weren't live streaming, we were video making. And he said he was live and then corrected himself and said, "Well, not so live." And then it wasn't a few months later, he was dead. So then I put up that excerpt where he goes, "Not so live." See what I'm saying? Because he predicted it.
Oh my God.
Does that make
Right.
any
He
sense?
probably knew. Yeah, he
That's what I'm
probably
saying.
knew, but didn't tell anyone.
Well, I mean, it was just weird. And then, because he turned into my arch enemy, he was 10 miles up the road dying from cancer, and I didn't go see him.
But you didn't know.
I did know. I did know, but that motherfucker turned against me. He's the only motherfucker on YouTube that ever personally met me, first time ever. And then he turned against me 100%. Then he wound up, bedridden up there 10 miles from me with cancer. And I'm like, fuck it. You make the bed you sleep in, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I didn't do
So why
anything
did he
wrong.
turn against you?
Because he was following the other channel he thought would get him somewhere. It's just like how this world does. This world leads people astray by letting them believe that they're going to get somewhere in this world. Well, you can get anywhere you want in this world. But in the end, in the end,
What was that?
it was a dadgum.
Sounded like a cat.
It was a Coke bottle. Oh, hang on.
That's weird. I just saw a blue laser beam. I swear. Now it's not there. I swear I just saw a blue pinpoint laser beam on my bed.
That was crazy. What'd you say? A laser
I just
beam on your
saw
bed.
I just saw a blue, very, very bright blue laser beam on my bed. And
Well,
then I
look out
looked
the
to
window. You're
see.
going to see a triangle ship. I'm telling you. Look out the window.
Hold on, let me look.
They might be gone by now.
Hold on, let me look real quick.
It's a TR3B. I tell you what, if it's a triangle, that's exactly what it is. TR3B. Motherfucker. See, you got all robotic. I can hear the robotic in the background. It's one of them dadgum TR3Bs, I tell you what. You
I
got
don't see
any
anything.
French fried potatoes in there?
You got some sody crackers.
You got some salty crackers and some potted meat. I like some potted meat. It's made out of peckers, There's your problem. No gas. Hey, no, I'm gonna tell you. Look, this blue beam stuff. I don't know. I mean, you know how I saw the red on the window of my truck, right?
Right?
Where you're seeing this blue, and I wish I knew the actual spectrum of it. Because I'm gonna tell you. Now, look. All right, y'all know I've told you about seeing the triangle ship over my neighbor's house, right? Remember me
Yeah.
telling y'all about that, right? And it had this blue light over the house,
Right.
and the blue light didn't turn off. It raised up into the bottom of that triangle ship. Well, look, when I hit the deer on my motorcycle, where I went to was that same color blue all around. You see what I'm saying? Now, check this out.
Mhm.
Years later, since I've been here at my bug out camp, I spent the night at a friend of mine's house in the town that's nearby. And I had my pit bull Rat at the time. And, they let me bring him with me. But he was sleeping, I was sleeping on the couch. But I woke up to him whining real bad, right? And when I opened up my eyes, he was looking at me with the worriedest eyes he'd ever seen. But the weird thing was, when I was looking at him, looking at me like that, there was blue coming from behind him. right? And then the blue started going away. And it was like, I don't know how to explain it. All right. You know how if somebody shined a flashlight through the window, how the light would come in, right?
Yeah.
But when the light was going out the window, there was an end to the light, if that makes any sense. It wasn't like it turned off, or I don't know how to explain it. It was like the light was around me, and then it started getting smaller to where I could see like a halo of it around my dog. Then it went behind his head. Then I moved my head to look to see this light, and I saw it going out the window through the curtains. It was like lace curtains or whatever, right? And I immediately jumped up and I ran to that window and I pulled those curtains back and I looked and there's nothing outside. But it was the same blue light that I saw over my neighbor's house, and it was the same blue light I saw when I died in that motorcycle wreck. And for my dog to be looking at me whining like, I mean, he had concern. I've never seen a dog have so much concern on their face. I saw that dog doing that. And he was in like a panic
Dogs
whine.
dogs have their sixth sense intact.
Well, what I'm saying is something to do with this blue light. And that's what I'm telling you, my life experiences with this shit. And what I'm seeing in these clouds and what I've narrowed it down as AI and CERN. Both of them combined as our enemy. Because the devil's using that AI and CERN. I mean, that's our enemy.
Yeah.
That's our evil. That's what we're fighting against. We're not fighting against the Masonics. They're established. They're just a little part of the evil. We need to focus on the whole evil. You see why? I'm trying to get you to understand why I say we don't need to focus on the Masonic stuff. We don't need to
I
focus
got
on
it.
because that's just little pieces of the one big evil. You see,
Yeah, I
and
got it
I'm
a long
not
time
trying
ago.
to belittle it or anything like that. I'm just trying to say is where I'm at personally, I'm past all that because it all adds up. It's all
Well,
that's what's got me to here.
I want to talk about that blue light that I saw because
Yeah.
I didn't see the beam part. I just saw a really bright, tiny, bluish, light blue, like it was like a blue purple almost, but more blue. It was just little and round and tiny, and it was on my bed, and I saw it kind of out of the corner of my eye, but more like I saw it. I know I saw it, and then I went to turn fully to look at it, and it wasn't there. But I know I saw a blue, tiny little dot that was like neon and bright blue on my bed.
It's gonna sound kind of weird, but I kind of had that happen a few months ago, but it was in the sky. Out of
Wow.
the corner of my eye, I caught this like blue light, right? And I turned just in time to see it disappear.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
exactly,
looking at it and I saw it
exactly.
disappear. Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw it disappear.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
it's the same thing, but micro, macro. You see what I'm saying? I saw it in the sky, you saw it on your bed. Same difference. We just got to figure out why we saw that. You see what I'm saying? That's how come
Right.
nothing else distracting from why we're saying what we're saying. That's why I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I want
I
to
know.
understand why I'm saying the blue dot that you saw in your bed, I saw in the sky. You see?
And what's weird, yeah, and what's weird is I never had that experience before, just until a few minutes ago
Like I've
Well,
never
you better
experienced
get
anything
off
like
this
that.
channel or you'll start experiencing more. It's been nice talking
I
to you,
know
Bang
it's
Bang. We will see you later. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Shoot. Oh my gosh.
No,
And
but
it's
for real,
Bam
you'll
Bam.
start noticing more now. If you're seeing that, you'll start seeing more. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you start seeing like a blue dot like that, then you're gonna start seeing some more stuff, and you're gonna start thinking, what the hell? How? How? You saw it, but
Right.
there's no explanation for why you saw it.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I've seen so much stuff that I can't explain, but I know I've seen it, and I've got
Oh,
to
and it
believe
happened
it.
with Paris.
Well, look, it's hard to believe something that you even saw yourself. You see what I'm saying?
I know. I
And
had to
that's
question myself. Did I really see that?
you did.
But it made me question myself.
Yeah, but you saw it.
I know
Don't
I
let
did.
the doubt overcome the positive. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're fighting: negative, positive,
Yeah.
good, evil. All right, you know what you
Paris had the
saw.
same thing she said. Yeah, Paris has seen it too.
Well, I've had it. You know what I'm saying? Not just in the sky. I've had all sorts. I mean, if I if I wrote them down, there's not enough paper. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
See,
This
now
whole
I know I didn't just visualize that out of the blue because it was so bright and neon, like neonish. There's like no way. You know what I mean? That was real.
yes, it was because it, there's no explanation. That's why when I tell you, like what you just saw, would the Masonics help you figure out why you saw that blue light?
No, they don't help do anything.
Well,
They only
that's what
make
I'm
things
saying. So
worse.
that's a waste of time, then, right? So that won't help you with the blue light. Will child trafficking help you figure out that blue light? No, there's nothing at all will help. All right, let's see. What else? What other distraction will help you figure out why you saw? You see why I'm saying none of these distractions matter? Because the common enemy is the enemy. Regardless of what part of it you're looking at, you need to look at it as a whole. Because the whole is using every little part it's got to distract you from what you need to do. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know it's
Are
deep.
you sure are you sure you're not an agent trying to take people away from my channel?
Bam, bam. I don't. I lost 21 people in the last day. All right. I don't need to take your 21 people from you.
I don't even think I have that many.
I don't know how many you got. I'm just throwing a number up there, honestly. But I know it's low like that. It is.
It's
I think the
low.
last time I saw it, it was like 21 or 23. I can't remember. I'm like, that's
I don't
crazy.
know. I think yeah, it's crazy.
Well, look, I've done went from, I've been, look, in the last 5 days, I've seen my subscription count go from 1.88 to 1.87. It almost got to 1.8. No, it did get to 1.86. And now it's back up to 1.88. I mean, does that make any
Yeah, that's
sense?
weird. No.
In a week's
No,
time.
but yeah, that's ridiculous.
But they're showing I've had like 2,200 views in the last 24 hours as of now. but it's not reflecting. I mean, how's that possible? That many views, and my last 6 videos have got no more than 30 views. I mean, really?
Yeah. That's crazy. They're it's obvious, basically.
Well, I'd say it is. But look,
Yeah, they're making it obvious.
and I'm surprised how many views my last live stream got. That was not the one before this one, the one before this one. Oh,
The
that
one
ain't
before
making
this one?
Yeah, the one that was yesterday. That
Oh, how many?
was yesterday. Shoot, the last time I saw it was like
Yeah.
174. I'm like, that's crazy.
Wow. That is
I
good.
don't know why, unless it's because it's got G Willie and you in the title. I left it 1, 2, 3 testing, or 1, 2, 3 test, and then I put at G Willie at Bang Bang.
Well, you had a good amount of people already in your stream before you put that title.
Yeah,
Before
I
you
mean,
changed the
yeah, when
title.
I got off the live stream, it was like 143 views. I was like, that's crazy. I ain't never had
Right.
that. Well, in the old days, I'd have like 280, but that was Hangouts on air. I'm telling you, I don't know what the difference is between Hangouts on air and this daggone StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know. Who knows? I can't even tell how many people you have in your chat, and I can't even chat in the chat.
Nah, yeah, that's what's messed up. Well, if you were on like a laptop, you could.
Yeah, but not from my phone.
I think. Yeah, you can't do it from a phone or tablet.
Yeah,
But
it's
look,
crazy like that.
I think I need to call it a night.
Okay, well,
I still
sleep
got a
well.
quarter shot left, and I gotta call
Don't
it a
do it.
night.
Well, sleep well, and thank you for having me on your panel.
Well, thank you for coming up and putting up with me, 'cause I'm
I
Mr. Don't beat around the bush and no sugarcoating.
know you,
I can't help
and
it,
that's what I
man.
like.
I'm just not gonna, sugarcoat it. I'm gonna be blunt about it. I can't help it.
And that's what people like.
I don't know if they like it, but that's what they got.
Oh, well, I like it, so it's all good.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming into the chat, but this looks like it may be the end of the stream because it's been almost 3 hours. 2 minutes.
Wow, that's how it went. That's how long it was yesterday.
Was it? Huh.
Yesterday
All
it was
right.
almost 3 hours.
Really? Well, we're going to get out of
Hmm.
here on that note. What do you think about that?
Okay.